Yeah, I have no idea what happened, guys. Really, no idea what happened. I guess we're gonna see. I hope it's gonna be stable. Am I back? I think I'm back, right? I hope I'm back. Let me restore the pages. Get everything back. We're back, right? We can hear me. You can hear me fine. Hopefully, none of the settings did get too skewed. I think I need to choose something. Oh yeah. Oh, music. And there we go. Oh no. You tried playing multiplayer Civ with mods? Yeah. Well, I mean, without mods, it's the same thing. It's really the same thing. The mods don't really do anything. Well, yes, they do put a little bit more extra pressure, but it can happen the same thing. Wait, what? Why does Google? Oh my God! It cut my video in half. No, no, Google, no, you didn't. I'm gonna need to put it up separately, by the way, on YouTube. I'm sorry. I guess this live stream is gonna stop here on YouTube. Lol. Give me a second. Need to figure out what to do with this. Edit video. There we go. Why am I not hearing anything? Wait a second. Did it default sound somewhere? No, it didn't. Okay. Interesting. Do you hear me? Yeah, you can. Okay. No, can hear you. Ask if I can hear you. Okay. To knock to cast down as well must be a PC problem. You tried to play multiple. Wait, to knock the cast down as well must be must have. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not stopping the cast. It's just. I guess camera is gonna be off for a while. Probably gonna need to reset some of the settings, but it should be fine. Oh, I know what I'm hearing. Lol. I just realized why I'm not hearing. I didn't have the voice meter started up the mixer.
The acrid smell of smoke, vision clouded by ash and soot. These are the signs of changing times. The lure of scientific and cultural advancement.
No, I can hear. Oh, double loaded. Kick. Well,
the steady hum of machinery, the acrid smell of smoke, vision clouded by ash and soot. These are the signs of changing times. The lure of scientific and cultural
Yes, I'm trying to kill the game, and the game says, "No, don't touch me!
Now your
Don't
challenge
touch
is to
me!"
maintain.
Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Just, I think it went down, boys. Yeah, where is Athena? She's actually running around the house. We left her the main stairwell, and she's going up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay, just fixing the MS. Yep, there we go.
The steady hum of machinery, the acrid smell of smoke, vision clouded by ash and soot. These are the signs of changing times. The lure of scientific and cultural.
Okay, we're back in. We're getting this going. Okay, just waiting for everybody to join up, and we'll see what's going on. Oh, by the way, if you want to laugh about something, you know, I have been complaining about Game Bar. Well, the error that I received is from Game Bar. Yes. Okay, well, let's see what's going on over here. We do have Georgia getting so many trade routes and finally getting his science numbers quite high, 174, 185, a little bit higher than Scythia, while Scythia has been busy putting down more cities. We do have him getting his Chichen Itza also. Gorgo was fighting his opponent but needed to retreat. Looks like Greece has run out of steam to actually put into Persia's offense, and he's gonna need to retreat back until he's actually gonna get a higher technology and everything. His 3 turns out from ballistic, so I guess he's gonna have that. Now we do have also harbors coming up from this city. Tel Aviv gonna get theater squares, and I do see workshops finally getting built here in the Georgian industrial zones. While taking a look at England, he did finish his shipyards and now working on his factories, getting his power plants up and making kill on Nalanda. The redcoats are doing quite a bit of damage against that city center, and you can see that right now is not being put under siege, but it's not really that big of an issue. English boats are gonna make quick vet, and we will see these redcoats mods win the day. That's gonna be a lot of science shaved off from Alpha Somets and his allies, while Varelis just keeps getting more 383 science and 180 culture. He does have the production capabilities also a little bit higher than Alpha Somets, 514 versus 509. Now we do have actually England with quite a few cities on the outer seas here. He wanted to get more trade routes, and he did, and he's retreating his red coast from the attack on Egypt. They did trade quite a few units against each other, and now it does seem like he doesn't want to push anymore. He doesn't see the end of this war. We do need to see after he's gonna finish his production capabilities, what is he gonna choose to go for? If he's gonna start spamming out encampments to keep on going against Egypt here, or do something else. Okay, more shipyards, universities. England gonna get Statue of Liberty finishing up in Scotland, and that's gonna allow him to actually get his industrial zones finished with the factories. It's very important for him to get going there. Military science 1 turn, natural history in 2 turns. I'm actually quite curious how Scotland is gonna want to finish this game, if he wants to finish this game. You know, victory condition, or is he gonna try to go for something a little bit more, dynamic, maybe some GDRs coming around. Yes. I'm sorry, Exericon. I would have loved to actually get it, but I need to reset my camera, and I don't know if it actually works. Give me a second. I need to unplug and replug the thing. Oh, can you hear me now? Yeah, I took out the long USB. See, that's why I don't really want to do this on stream, because I don't have time and I need to pay attention. So yeah, okay, there we go. We're coming back. We're going. Thank you, Colorado. Thank you. No. Yeah, I was actually talking to myself about the Statue of Liberty. 'Cause you might as well get it. Yes, I know. You might as well ask for it. And I was also talking about Scotland here, getting his era score points. Unfortunately, he couldn't manage to get the era score points. He's in a normal age. And it is what it is. We do have Vladimir Golden. Alpha Somets is going to be golden. He's going to get that extra gold going. And as you can see, they're making more than 1,000 gold per turn on CivUkraine here. England is starting to put some of these field cannons on the battlefield, but Egypt just has too strong of a unit, and I do see Nalanda is about to go down. It's probably next turn is going to be taken down, and that's going to be an extra city for England. I don't think he actually took another city, so he could definitely take that as his. Now, we do need to see also him putting down maybe another city here to the north of Shif, to the north of Nalanda, while he's getting his universities everywhere. We do have Adam dropping quite a bit in the science. He did lose his free inquiry golden age, and he's down to 161, while LPT is 226 at the moment, quite a bit higher than his next door neighbor. We do have him not actually benefiting from the universities in most of his cities, so that's definitely something that he needs to fix. While we do have universities most of the cities of Egypt, that's one thing that I guess when he started building units he didn't really have time to do, right? He has, look at this, 4 universities coming around. He definitely is going to get back to 200 science. It's just a matter of a few turns. Valer here 400 science. Alpha Somes dropped to 323, while Valer is 460 production. Alpha Somes jumped up to 619. I think this is a problem with cards or something. Did he switch around a few cards or something? I think so. Yeah, there we go. He's back to 520 and Alpha Somets 518 somehow. Lol. Chikanitsa finished on your diet for science, 185 science, 128 culture. Doesn't seem like he's gonna manage to do at the moment much, but I gotta say tank armies from Scythia would be quite amazing. I do have to say he did. He's going right now through the bottom tree, and we're doing to see how fast he can actually get there. Well, can I open up? Wait. I think I need to restart this. Give me a second. I need to have a pause. We have a pause of 2 minutes. Oh, rethinking. Oh no. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Look at that, man! I actually did it. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I found out the answer. Bam! We did it, boys. I don't know what's up with the coloring, but I guess we did it. It is what it is. I usually just buy whatever PC is on sale at Best Buy. Okay. Couldn't really buy a PC from Best Buy. Nor do I have access to the same things that you have access, by the way. Yeah, we're back. We're back. See, I got a little bit of time. I fixed it. Cartagena getting campus. We got Spain here. Okay. Looks like he's finally getting an industrial zone in Cordoba. That's a 6-pop city. That's a lot of population here. But he's still struggling with the science, and this is gonna not help. By the way, it's gonna actually deal quite a bit of a blow here to Philip II. Even if he does have very good campuses, looks like Robert the Bruce, especially with Newton and Hypatia, they managed to get a lot more. We do have him also with a decent amount of production, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get more, especially after he's gonna finish his harbors with the shipyards. He definitely needs to get, wait, in Edinburgh he does have 7 great writer points, just 2 theater squares, 7 great writer points a turn. That is so worth over here to have Pingala in that city. I think I need to shift enter because I'm not actually doing the turn. Yeah, you said it so way that one would think you'd buy one every week. Yeah, that is true. He's just you know, window shopping. You know, that's what he's doing. Window shopping. I want that thing. I want that thing. Ooh, I want that. Okay, is Tamar gonna do anything? Not really. Oh, we do have units from Scythia that did manage to get into the cities of Greece to actually help him out with any kind of defense. And I do see that Persia is moving from the south towards Greece. They're gonna need quite a bit of gold to upgrade these into cuirassier cores. And I do see that castles coming up from Flores. Does he have the upgrade button? Yes, he does have the, no, 2 knights actually. He doesn't have ballistics yet. Wasn't he on ballistics? I'm pretty sure he was like only a few turns away from ballistic. What does he want? Getting more of these heavy chariot maybe? He did build a second encampment in the city of Ephesus on the right side. Okay, what is Egypt doing? Egypt in his cities is getting Alhambra, taking it away from Gorgo. I guess he wouldn't have built it anyway. Encampment in Thieves. I do see he has Filippo to help him out with something. I guess he will get one of the coastal wonders here maybe. We do have him also with a decent amount of production, 304, while next to him, Adam is on 442 right now. He did manage to finish up that industrialization and is just about to take Nalanda. Wait, he still didn't take Nalanda? WTF? Oh, he wanted to pillage the mines. I see what it is. And of course, promote some things over here. $8,400, yeah. Oh, the 4,800, okay. 8,400, 4,800. I mean, it's a difference between them. You can just build one once and only upgrade each part when it's needed. Yeah, basically that's what I did, Exericon. But yeah, with all new upgrades, there are some at some point some errors and some reinstalls needed and stuff like that. Hopefully it's gonna be fine. Needs to stabilize. Might have been even Discord. It would have been the how to say, it would have been the first time that I've seen that. Or this new software from the cooler. I have no idea. I'm gonna need to drill a little bit in the event logger to see what's going on there. Let's see. Yeah. Anyway, Nalanda has finally been defeated, and you can see immediately the science has shaved off from their opponents from CivUkraine. We do need to see if that extra advantage that Valer is gonna benefit from is gonna help him get what he needs. I think again he needs to switch his cards or something, because it does look like he's it doesn't look like the same points, does it? Like he went down to 523 points, 150 culture, 604 points of production, while Alpha Summit is 553. Now we do have factories coming around from Scone, and Edinburgh is still not producing something in the war effort. We do have Persia getting back into his territory, and I do notice Scythia is just arriving and staying over here next to the city of Ephesus. Doesn't really do anything. Okay, let's see. After Nalanda got taken over, I guess England is just gonna keep on building some more units here, or they just, you know, get some for a good measure. He does have the opportunity to go against Spain on the west side. while I do see Egypt is still not going to be phased off by the units of England. The Red Coast were not successful in pushing in Egypt defenses and taking them down. Just got back from walking the dog. Why is there a sec? I'm sorry, Jurek. I got my PC restarted and I needed to restart the Steam, and for some reason, how to say, YouTube didn't keep my stream up. Same on Twitch, to be honest. It is what it is. Basically crap. Okay. If it works to do the job, it works to do the job. Okay. Alhambra finishing up next turn in Rakedes territory. He's gonna get that extra military policy slot to use, taking it away from Gorgo, which again he wouldn't have built anyway. Looks like Scythia is not getting any more armies, but he did manage to get to 361 production, a lot lower than Vladimir's 460. While he still has quite a few buildings like all power plants to finish here, he still has factories to build. He's taking it slowly, getting those spies out, and I would imagine they're gonna try to spy everything they can in their opponent's cities. Do we have commercials here everywhere? Because that's another big thing, by the way, about harbors. They cannot be spied on, but the commercial can be spied on. So let's see. Okay, so they can spy on Georgia. They can definitely spy on Georgia, and I think they can spy on Egypt also. Look at that. He has commercials here. Terracotta Army has finished. We do have Egypt receiving 1 extra promotion point on all of his units, and yes, we do see that England at the moment is not moving anywhere. He cannot be well, he can be overwhelmed by Egypt. I don't see them moving anywhere though. Okay, let's see what the road is here. Technologies, economics for Alpha Summit. So Valerie is going to go direct. Well, both of them are going to go directly towards the labs so they can get those extra points of science in. While Adam is going to get steel, he's going through the bottom 3. I would imagine he's going to be thinking soon tank armies or helicopter armies to go against Egypt, and Egypt will probably match that. You can see LPD is going for steel as well. They're not that far apart from each other. Only 1 turn is between them. Oh, Adam actually moved to astronomy. Kick W. Anyway, more coal power plants started up for the extra production points. 500 production versus LPT's 331. It does seem like Adam right now can do a lot more than his neighbor Egypt. It is a matter of technology, and it is a matter of timing here for Adam to push that through his opponent's defenses. Oh, did my camera move a little bit? Wait a second. I think it needs to be like this. Wow. I was scanning my own head. Check this out. Wow. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, Intel does make interesting CPUs. I have been using one for 3 years and it's yet to be overpowered in any reasonable optimized game. I see. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem with the gaming scene right now, right? So many games are not optimized, and then you cry for performance, but it's actually the game developers that are not doing it. Nuclear Unicorn, good evening, sir, and welcome. I assume mine was bad because people have i9 now. Well, to be honest, I kind of have an i9 because I need it, not really because I want it. Like doing processing in good enough time, having the ability to actually have multiple games open, streams open, and so on and so forth. Doing the processing in behind requires quite a bit, and otherwise it would be quite a bad experience on the stream if I didn't. For example, right now the quality of the game, as you can see, there are a lot more details that I can actually show. Use the game for to the high settings, not actually lower. Did Gorgo and Persia just derail into each other? Yes, they did. They did. They just derailed into each other. And I do see finally Greece did get his Cuirassier core upgrades, and that is going to be a technology that Persia is going to find quite hard to defend against. It doesn't have anti-cav units, and I do see Pygmy is 4 turns away from metal casting. These Cuirassier cores should be able to stomp these men-at-arms slowly but surely, and as you can see, that is exactly what's going on with the plus 10 charge ability on them also. We do have bombards for Greece to punch through the defenses of the walls of Persia. It's just a matter of getting those units to move. He's probably a bit worried about the east side here, especially since Georgia put that city in Pkhvinta next to Ephesus, and you see that Scythia is also over there trying to help him out with any kind of defense that he needs. We got encampment spamming here from Georgia, or at least he's getting a few more encampments, which does make me think that he is going to consider getting armies out a little bit later, while Adam is 2 turns away from combustion. We do have LPT 4 turns out, or did he just get them? Did he just get tanks? No, it's 4 turns away from combustion. Adam is definitely further ahead on this. Valor also gonna get chemistry at the same time as Alpha Somets. We do have them a little bit further apart when it comes to the science. Valer did manage to catch up actually to Alpha Somets and even bypass him. 74-51 points, while Alpha Somets is 72-95. You see, it's only a 10 difference between them. We got Adam here also on the same points of LPT of science, while he's not that far away from the culture tree. Flores, well, definitely ahead of Pygmy. You died for science is about Vladimir, and oh my god, they're like so close to each other. It is unbelievably close. This game is unbelievably close. Okay, aquarium in Cadiz, coal power plants. Okay, coal power plants in Seville. I do see sewers coming up in Madrid, and I do see factories in Cordoba. The i3, i5, i7, i9 is not the how up to date is it on the performance of its generation. What? Oh, it's not to how to up to. Yes, it's not to how to. Like there are different generations anyway in between them, like different generations of i9s, i7s, and so on. If that's what you're talking about. Okay, so let's see if Adam is actually going to manage to get those tanks. Come on, he was moving away from tank technology. He wanted to get something else delayed for a little while longer. Probably he wants the ability to get more soon, or get some more hard builds maybe. Well, why is he actually delaying this? He's getting his military academy in Leeds. He has an encampment in Birmingham also, getting another one in Newcastle upon Tyne. So this is all getting up for the last game, you know, late game tank push that we usually see. And the same can be said about Egypt. 1, 2, 3 encampments, 4, 5 encampments. Yeah, 5 encampments is going to be enough for him to get the oil generation going from military academies. Now we do have LPT on 3 turns combustion, while Valer is going to get his flight in 1. He did discover his research labs, and he is starting to finish off his power plants in his capital city. Sterling is 127 production right now. Can't really want to turn these research labs, but I guess it is fine for a little while. Let's see him after he let's see his production after he manages to finish all of this, because this coal power plant is plus 12 coal power plant. Valery 683 points of production. Alpha Somets is 621, and as you can see, the difference between them in science is quite important. Valer is more than 100 points over Alpha Somets per turn. Well, of course, research labs are coming out from both of them, so I would imagine the science is gonna keep on going also.
Dickle Taipei has joined the round table.
DCDB, thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome. Show please number of technologies. Yes, sir. Number of technologies on whom? On Alpha Somets. We got 42 technologies. Valer is 47 technologies. So it looks like Alpha Somets is a little bit more concentrated on his goals than we got Valer. That's what I understand from the technologies. Oh. Okay, this is very interesting. Just randomly somebody disconnects from the game. I guess it was me the last time, but yeah, lol. No, Potalapas getting out in London in 4. I think he can't take it away from Tamar though. It's in 3 turns actually getting out from Zugdini. And I didn't see if he has an engineer. I don't think he has an engineer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have an engineer for it. Can he get one? No. Yeah, Gold Generation has gotten very out of balance. Yes, it has been out of balance for a long time. I think from like what later classical era, it has been out of balance. So much more gold being generated by CivUkraine. I think my main concern is I don't really see the gold being spent, except of course the obvious unit buys and so on and so forth, the advantages they got from there. I didn't get to see exactly the moments when they were buying stuff. I don't know, maybe, you know, like workshops or libraries or shipyards or something that would get them an advantage, builders and so on. Maybe it's hard for me to actually say, okay, they got that big of an advantage because of the gold. It's definitely a resource that you want. A lot of the times it does help you out, be a lot more flexible in your moves than on the other side, than if you don't have it. Okay, Persia getting another settler. We'll see England going towards Ayutthaya. He can only attack Ayutthaya from one tile though. But still, that's a good city to take out if he can. He should be able to... Oh my god, Ayutthaya. 150 fortification health walls. Like even the frigate armada has a big problem. But wait, he does have the battleship armada. Oh, no problem. Just upgrade it into a battleship. Come on, man. It's fine. Adam can do it. It's funny, I just downloaded it. Was playing in a 2020 2K AAA game on low settings with no issues. Yeah, there we go. Seems like they are giving to Georgia right now. Georgia. Well, yeah, they are giving, but no, it got back to LPT. I think LPT will need to upgrade, or is preparing to upgrade some more of his units, especially for the tank upgrades that he's getting in 3 turns. Vladimir is also going towards labs. That's going to be a bit different than Tomiris' choice. Tomiris did choose to go towards tanks, but it's not like he can actually get to someone soon. He can get to Persia, for example, on the east side, but he's gonna have a hard time actually getting to the cities of Georgia, especially from the water. Could try to push later on Spain through this choke point, while I do see Scythia did manage to get a reaction from Spain. Freaking game bar, man. Ooh, Rule Valley coming up from Valencia. More production after Somets trying desperately to catch up to the production of Valer, but to be honest, the difference between them is not that big. It's definitely competitive here. The science is a problem though. Valer is starting to get a lot more. We're gonna need to see if that's actually gonna accumulate enough as an advantage here against Alpha Somets. It's not like they're quite close to each other. Actually, they're on the opposite sides of the world here. We do need to see if they can actually fight each other later on in the game. I do also want to mention here, Scotland is gonna have a bit of a problem to actually get a spaceport down. This is not space portable, I guess, from Dundee, but not from the capital. I mean, he's gonna need to give up on the city park if he wants a spaceport. Might actually give up on the city park, you know, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. Or this plains golf course, you know, both can work. Now we got research labs coming out soon, and that science is gonna get higher. We do have also Scotland getting his cuirassier on the east, just probably upgraded one for the city's defense, and that's about it. We do need to see if we're actually gonna have something moving here. No, England retreated. He's sending his red coast probably to get some pillages done. What is Ayutthaya actually his city? No, it's Vladimir city. So yeah, he just moved something over there. Nalanda getting repaired. I do see you died for science. Did get up to 250 and 145, definitely rising a little bit ahead of Tamar. Not in the production though. Tamar finally got his 512 production, while You Died for Science is 446, and he still needs to get a lot more going, getting his banks for a better economy and trying to get those libraries in for better educated citizens. Well, we do have Greece pushing in towards Persian muskets, and I do notice the muskets are actually strong enough to withstand the attack from a Cuirassier Corps. This is gonna be quite tough. Quite tough. I don't think he can break. I don't think he can break Persia. Like, to be honest, 39 science Persia can definitely withstand this attack. It's fine. It's fine. Where are field cannons? If only he would have had a lot more field cannons, this would have been easy. But with no field cannons, this is probably impossible. Anyway. Shows generals, Max Gunner. Good evening, sir. Nothing really happening in the general screen. Let's see. Mina has been picked up by England. He's going to get industrial bonuses. Gustav Adolphus on Scythia. And it doesn't seem like... Jan Dark over here on Egypt. As you can see, they're not really picking these quickly. And we do have Egypt on 31 points. 6 is, Persia is on 6. Scythia is on 13. England on 11. Georgia on 8. Greece on 2. Spain on 2. Scotland only 1 point. Okay, looks like the encampment of Susa has been taken down. These Greek units are trying to do as much damage as possible against their opponents. And let's see if the counterattack of the Persian crossbows is going to be enough. Yeah, definitely Persia here doesn't really have the units, but let's see. Maybe it's not as impossible as I thought. I was looking at this musketman in particular, and that was a bit too strong to handle, but he only has one of them, so unless he actually gets a lot of gold from his teammates, which I think he will, it's not gonna be easy. Look how many of these Greek cuirassiers actually needed to get back, and there's another one on the way. He's gonna join them back in Athens and gonna try to get themselves some patchy notes. How Persia is still alive is beyond me. Yeah, Bernard Montgomery is quite different from Simon Montgomery Burns from The Simpsons. Ah, I see. If you want some in-depth info on the computer specs with gamer sensors, they do really scientific testing even regarding power efficiency nowadays. Yeah, but not really, I mean, to be honest, I don't think it's applicable or easy to find out. I really don't like how they actually did their categorization of information. It's it's kind of useless for me to search something there. And especially nowadays, you need like the combination of cooler plus motherboard plus CPU plus memory to be really close to each other, or even the exact same pieces to know exactly the result. And unfortunately, that's probably gonna be way too many tests to be done. So, for example, I give you a short example, right? I want to take a look at the comparison of thermal, thermal outputs or thermal results with a specific AIO on a CPU. I cannot get that. I can get that maybe, but I cannot get all of the details behind. Okay, what RPM is gonna, what's the curve on it, what's the what would be the CPU actually load, and so on and so forth. All of the other things, what kind of test, all of the other things. It just gives me a little number over there that's missing context, and it is what it is. I'm gonna need to play on trust. Kick W, bro. Anyway, Birmingham, we got tankers coming in, and well, we do need to see if Adam the Engineer is actually going to get to punch through Egypt. I'm pretty sure Egypt is going to get his own tanks. Just got him. He just needs to click on the upgrade button, and there is enough gold for them to do whatever they want. Now, we do have actually Flores here with 1,000 gold in the bank, and I'm pretty sure that is because of his spies. Let's see, no spies here. I think we got spies here. Oh my god, look at all of the spies here. We got 1 spy, 2, 3 spy. Those are level 2s, by the way. Greece has a level 2. Scythia has a level 2. Another spy from England in Egypt state. Oh my god, man. Oh, spies everywhere. For Egypt, his gold is getting ripped open by his opponents here. Yeah, even if they don't have actually that many yield, that many gold per 10 points here, they do have so much gold because of the spies. And look how all of the spies are actually getting next to each other in that conversion. It's unbelievable. Anyway, we don't have him upgrading here, and England did get his battleship armada, and now I do see him moving towards Ayutthaya. We do have some field cannons getting out of that city center, but they're a bit late to the party. We do have the battleship armada with more than enough damage to take down the city defense of Ayutthaya, given enough time. We don't have a tank corps. We don't have actually that much damage from England, nor do we have him able to get a general, right? He's very low in the general points. Where is he? He did just pick Amina or something, which wasn't really useful. Like Renaissance Industrial tanks are modern, so you don't get the points. Well, we'll see. And of course, Apu has been made a bastion of defense here for Egypt. He not only did manage to upgrade most of his tank cores next to it, but also has Victor for the extra +3. That helps him out quite a bit. Let's see, Spain. Okay, theater squares, labs are finishing. We got Spain still on 400 science, while Valer is 600 science. We also have right now in the yield stab 775 points of production for Valer, while Alpha Somets is on 675. Seaport starting to come around, and I do see airports being built in the north, and I do notice that Georgia did levy the city of Muscat to the north of Scotland. Well, I guess we know where the first bombers are gonna go to. You know, it is what it is. You gotta take care of that. Now we got research labs coming out from Scone, and I do see oil power plants in the city of Dundee. Addington, another one of these, and yeah, factories in 2 turns there. Great Zimbabwe in the city of Scythia. Whoa. In Gamma Training Project, he really wants a general of his own. He did pick up one of the musicians, though. That's also quite important. Okay, so let's see. Is Georgia... Is Gorgo gonna actually get to push here? Is he actually gonna get to push here? I see he's pushing and destroying and demolishing, but let's see. Is he gonna get punished back? How many of his units are gonna remain alive? I guess this level 2 cuirassier needs to die, by the way. These 2 crossbows can shoot and kill that cuirassier core. Wait, I'm not sure about this Coco tile. This might not be a hill. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not a hill. So only this and the encampment. Okay. Oh, not even that? Wait, he can't even kill with that? Oh my god, really, bro? That is protected by the elements. This is not a hill either. It's a plains. Well, I guess they found another target. Whoa, battleships from Scythia are gonna definitely take out Bactri's defenses. Scythia didn't actually flex his military button or his faith button actually to get some units over here. I feel late game Civ is less interesting. Well, it kind of depends what kind of late game Civ. Yeah. Justified I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. Yes, it did. I did put it up again, but it's on a different link. I'm so sorry, Justified Absol. I'm gonna also need to ask for your patience to actually download the movies and make them back together again from the 2 sides. So it's probably gonna be tomorrow when I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry. It's gonna take a while. Just to let you know in case you weren't aware. Yeah, thank you. Yes, I am trying to be aware. Random Coffee also, good evening. Who am I and why am I in my recommendations? I don't know, Random Coffee, but welcome. And how are you? Glad to see you, you know. It is what it is. I'm just a guy commenting on game strategy from Civilization 6. Okay, so the push of England has started. It doesn't look like he's actually going to make that much headway. He only has a few field cannons and no artillery to bear. He's going to need to get them, and that's exactly his next unit. He's also keeping a line of defense against a possible push from England, from Egypt. You do see his tanks are more than capable of withstanding the attacks of the Egyptian ones. I do see the Cav and this Redcoat are actually the weakest links in his defense. He doesn't have enough of these tank cores to actually put on every tile, and he tried to use another technological unit, which as you can see doesn't actually work that well. Casa de Constatacion coming up from London. He's gonna get... No, he's not gonna get... maybe 4 series bonuses. That's not bad. No series bonuses, because he would have needed governors in them, right, to activate. If I remember correctly, Casa de Constatacion it requires a governor. Yeah, on not on your original capital's continent with a governor. That's the big part. And he doesn't have it. It's on his continent he has governors. None of his other cities have governors. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, none of the other have governors. So yeah, it is what it is. Well, at least he's gonna get the governor titles with this, which is still useful. Don't get me wrong. Valer of 638 science, 172 culture. We got him on the 770 production, and by the looks of it, he does need to choose his production wisely. He did build most of his coal power plants, and I do notice he's getting attacked by Georgia from the north after he did finish his airport. I do see him going for his seaports, and he does have quite a few oil tiles in the water that he could improve. I do see at least 2 in the northern coast. Getting another city to the east side. I'm still curious, where is that coal of his? Because again, we've seen not that much coal on his opponent also on Spain, but he did have at least 1 tile that was decent, and I'm pretty sure both of them are getting a lot from the shipyard's coal. 1, 2. He needs to build another one in Rocksport. 3, 4. Yeah, that has a shipyard. No shipyard here in Wigtown. Unfortunate. It is what it is. The Beasley, you're the best Civ6 commentator if you're wrong about city parks. Okay. Such an underrated wonder. Hasselman, good evening, sir. You think I'm wrong about city parks? Okay. Which part of me being of my statements about city parks am I wrong? Okay, Molko power plants finished in Spain, and he's getting those research labs, trying to get that science caught up with Valer. You see, Valer did manage to get 10,000, but still not. Oh, I see the first spaceport is being put up from Sterling, and he did actually sacrifice the golf course from the north. We do need to see if he's going to put another one soon. And while it's 6 turns to build the spaceport, I do see the city of Sterling has 170 points of production. Magnets inside of there, vertical integration probably going to be activated, or if it's activated already. Madrid only has Moksha, but he does also have a tile here on the right side to actually get that spaceport going. Not bad. More spaceport locations in the other cities, maybe? Yeah, but some of them might actually need a bit of a sacrifice here in terms of city parks. Well, where do you want to go? To the moon or in the park? I think a lot of people would say in the park, just saying. We got Cav Course coming out from Egypt, clearly going for his next unit. That would be the helicopter that's going to be strong enough to do some damage against England and fast enough to actually bypass his defense. We got LPT 3 turns out from synthetic materials with 1 turn away from mobilization. I'm pretty sure he's going to be quite happy to keep on pushing. England does or should have had a lot more production than him. He's 200 more points of production here with more science and well, a little bit less culture, but I don't think it matters that much right now. We do need to see how England is going to try to fix this and well, you know, get his defense up and also get a counter move against Egypt, because at the moment he does look like he has a slim line of defense with quite a few cities that can get some units out. He's also scrambling to get the points for the general. He really wants one of these industrial modern ones or something that gives bonus to modern units, and Rani Nashmimai is going to be the next one. That they aren't worth the investment. I did not say that. I did not say that. I did say at the beginning I don't think they were worth. I think Magnus would have been better, but you can get Liang after. And they did actually get Magnus, or at least Scotland did get Magnus, and look at that, he's actually bigger than that from the two, like between the two. And I also said it's slow, so I'm pretty sure it was very slow to actually get here compared to somebody that would have done differently. Slow at the beginning, gets back up later on. The curve is, it's like this instead of being like this. Encampment training projects coming up next turn, and I do see his one turning artilleries, but not artillery armies. Adam the engineer will need a lot more of these ranged units to keep on pounding the Egyptian units and shaking their strength down. Every point counts at this point in the game, at this moment in the game. While we do have Valer getting his coal power plants up, 5 turns for a spaceport, getting Bolshoi theater also in the city of Edinburgh. Well, I guess he does have 127 tourism, might as well get some more, but I don't think that's actually that good. We do have aerodromes coming out from Dundee, and wait a second, does he actually place one where a possible spaceport could have been? I think so. Hello, Kepbor, and welcome. Also, on Monbatasi, it's Liang 3 into whatever, maybe a Moksha on the Holy City, or rather Civ Magnus 2 into Liang 3. Yeah. Exponential. Yeah. Okay, tank enemies, 119 strength, definitely much stronger than the English tanks, and by the looks of it, well, he did manage to get Napoleon Bonaparte, while I do see balloons are starting up to get out from English cities to help out these artillery corps deal the damage further away. We do need to see England getting his general next turn and matching that extra +5 that his opponent is benefiting from, but I gotta say he needs to match mobilization also, because this is giving Egypt a clear advantage right now. It doesn't look like England, even with his amazing production capability, can actually outmatch the pre-builds of Egypt. I do have to say that England did actually try to do something else, while Egypt kept on building units and did not get his stats up anymore. We do have Valer actually about to hit his 1,000 production, 856 at the moment, and I do see 746 science. Now we do have spaceports coming up in 4, and I do see Great Lighthouse is just going to be casually 110 from the city of Roxburgh. Well, that's 119. Let's see, Edinburgh is 135, Stirling 176, Dundee is 92. Okay, that's pre-100. Wow, one city down, less than 100. Wow. Okay, Scone is also over 100. Annington less. Sewers coming out from Spain. Let's actually see his amenities here. It's +6 everywhere, at least in his core series. That's pretty good. We do have him right now with the combustion getting out in 110 and 625 science, 200 points of culture. He did not put the spaceport down, and I do see him going more for the war units rather than his like for combustion rather than his. Or maybe he's going nukes, I don't know, because that's also over there, right? Maybe he's going nukes. I would imagine he does want to get to combined arms and nuclear fission and later on technologies. We're going to need to see his production capabilities. Madrid, 100 production. Oh, Cordoba, 88 production. Okay. Cadiz, 75. I think nukes and projects for even space are going to be very slow here on Spain. Yes, his total number of production is actually okay compared to everybody else, but his production per city is actually quite a problem here. I would say quite a problem. Did he go more cities than 8 or than 10? No, he stayed on 10 cities, while Valer did get another city somewhere. I'm not sure. Oh, this one, Cullen. Okay, so let's see. Oh, yeah, there we go. Persia did win, surprise, against no Firgan and Greece pushing into him. But of course, Bakhtri looks like he's gonna die to CTS units from the west side. Not that big of a problem for him to deal the damage against the city center. Max Gunner tech count. Alpha Somets 50 techs. We do have Valer on 55 techs. It's the same difference, 5 techs difference. Okay, theater squares in Valencia, spies in Cadiz, Spain. Well, not really doing anything here. Wow, I'm getting warned by the other spectator. He sees me. I do have to say Vladimir is probably gonna go helicopters here if I'm not mistaken. I do see him getting cav cores. Oh, I see. He might just go cav cores into his next door neighbor, but we do have some Scythian cav cores also. He doesn't really have that much science. Well, fascism is not going to be that far away from Vladimir to discover. Ideology is coming out in 4 turns. Did Vladimir reach labs? Yes, he did, and he's building them. Yes, yes, sir. Look, Cartagena Research Lab. We got art museums coming around also for the extra culture. He definitely needs to get to fascism also, and later civics. Spaceports are getting placed down from other cities. I do see Scotland is managing to get the tanks towards Muscat, but that's 122 strength. He's going to require a lot of artilleries or even GDRs to actually take down that city down. We do have him getting a few biplanes, and of course it's going to be very important for his era score to get those planes up in the air. 117 out of 119 points right now. 7 turns away from switching the era. They're going to go into the modern era, I believe. Is this a modern era? Wait. This is the Renaissance era, and they're gonna go into industrial era. They're gonna go into industrial era with a golden age here. Adam is on heroic. We got you died for science. Probably gonna get heroic. He's 4 points out in the next 7 turns. He might actually get them. Like, come on, let's be real about this. He should be able to get them. Vladimir is George. Oh, Vladimir. Sorry. Vladimir. No, he didn't get labs. I don't think he got labs. No. Sorry. He didn't get labs. I thought you were asking me about. Yes, thank you for pointing that out. I thought you were asking me about Spain. I don't think he went labs because he was going through the bottom 3. So I find it extremely doubtful that he got his labs. Yeah, no. Chemistry next turn though. Next turn. Okay, more theater squares. Alpha Som is getting his oil. Let's see the coal. Alpha Som is 30. Okay, he's keeping up there. Valer is on 17. Is that actually not replenishing? Is Valer's coal pattern is not replenishing? That's why he actually got an oil power plant in Dundee, which is definitely not as efficient as a coal power plant, just, you know, throwing it out there. Nuclear fission next turn. Mobilization also in 110 for Valer. He is, well, he's very far ahead here. Is he? He's very far away from actually an opponent. I mean, sure, he can wipe the map clean of Persia, you know, but that's about it. Oil plant is needed for the boost. You think he only got it for the boost? That might be it. Yeah. Curtis Love, good evening, sir. Scotland going to space, I'm afraid. Yes, he is going to space. Labs next turn for Vladimir. Yes, he did. Yes. Oh, Cav upgrades here from the city on the west of Georgia that I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce, Bhvinta, I guess. We do need to see if he's actually going to go against Greece. He could try to get into the main territory here and try to get some pillages going, especially with the Cav's extra movement, or I should say abilities to move really quickly everywhere. We do have him getting campus research projects and getting his sewers everywhere, so he can actually get more amenities going. I would imagine he's going to be quite happy if he does manage to get to +6, but at the moment not getting there. Cynthia is still actually managing to keep up with the science. I do see him also keeping up with the production of Vladimir, but he's kind of far away from Vladimir. We were just comparing them empire by empire. Cynthia here did not actually go with new units against Persia, but he kept on building up his seeming abilities, and I gotta say, he's missing a lot of encampments here for the next part of the game. Like a lot of encampments. I would imagine he would have needed quite a few encampments. He's going to be the one that he's going to need to spam out units against everybody. Like against Spain. Like get those units into Spanish territory. It would have been so cool if he would have managed to get them, I would say, get them armied up and with fascism. He's not that far away from combustion. That means he's not that far away from getting his helicopters. That means he's not building units and he's not gonna actually get into his opponent that quickly. Remember, everything takes time. Pre-building units, building units, upgrading units, moving units, getting the infrastructure going towards their opponents. So these are probably like 7 turns of movement just to his, no, like 4 turns of movement just to his opponent, 5 turns of movement just to his opponent, not taking into account how much time it would need to actually get those pre-built and upgraded towards the front line. And we have probably been to space before that, but an asteroid wiped out the records. I mean, it is extremely unlikely that we wouldn't have found traces of elements that are being used in today's technology. Just, you would say that maybe a different pathway of discovery for the history of mankind and so on, like a different pathway of evolution for the mankind might have given different results when it comes to approach to technology or approach to actually not technology, because technology is actually I would say it's a solution to real world problems that come out of different areas, and we do it to fix. They are basically like tools, but unfortunately, I'm not so sure there are that many ways of doing the same thing. There are. It is what without leaving a mark. That's what I meant. I'm not sure there are different ways of doing stuff without leaving a mark. Show please number of technologies. Hello there, sir. Okay, we do have Robert on 57 and Alpha Somets is 52. The same difference, 5 turns. Five technologies. Yeah, we catapulted the goat into space a few millennia ago. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, we got to space somehow, you know? Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Do you actually the space mission in the 69 was real? Oh, KW. I think, yeah, I guess so. Did someone take Einstein? Let's actually take a look at this. Alan Turing is the next one. And I do see Einstein did get picked up by, you know who? Scotland, the one and only. I do notice Egypt did manage to get the... how to say the toys one. We do have also Dmitry Mendev picked up by Tamar. Well, it is what it is. I do this, the moon scene in Diamonds Are Forever is quite accurate to the reenactment of the moon landing. Lol. Man, like Nuclear Unicorn is saying, maybe somebody actually played Angry Birds, you know? It was a challenge. Whoever gets the highest wins. Anyway, oh, that's fun to imagine. That is, yeah, James Bond. Bird. Angry Bird. Anyway, we got Stables coming off finishing up in Egyptian territory. He is pushing through the English territory, and I do see he is actually, wait a second, he's taking down England. Adam, the engineer, is losing his western side. I mean, his tanks, where are his tanks? There are no more tanks. What was he building that he didn't get the tanks? Oh my god, he would have needed so many tanks, and he doesn't have them. The helicopters of Egypt are making quick work of his units, and it looks like his artilleries are not strong enough to take out those helicopters and yeah, I want to say delete them from the scene. They are doing quite a bit of damage, but they have to shoot so many times to take those out. Tanks coming out from Newcastle upon Tyne, barely in 3 turns. Looks like the city of London is not producing anything right now, which I'm pretty sure he needs to get a tank out. Like more tanks, because again, Egypt has spent a lot of time, tens of turns of preparing this attack against his opponent, getting those units out, getting those promoted, getting those on the front line, getting the gold, getting the resources for his attack to be successful. Even if Adam is 3 turns out from synthetic materials, even if he does have a lot of science, a lot of production, if he's not using it wisely and getting those units to counter any kind of push that Egypt is putting out, well, that is gonna spell doom. And I gotta say, next turn we're probably gonna see another at least 3, if not 4 units taken out from England, and that would put him out of his 2, 4, 6, 8. That would put him on 4. Half of his army. Oh no, never mind. He's gonna lose 1 this turn also. So that's 7. That's gonna be less than half. Kick. On a serious note, the Swede just went to space. A matter of national pride, I'd say. The 3rd ever Swede to do so. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Didn't wait? They put a private lander right on the moon, like that was quite big. Wasn't it that a few days ago or something? It landed on the moon. That is a major step forward, by the way. The privatization of space, if they can get it down to commercial status, that will be a big W for the whole world. Like all of the pressure from the population is gonna be slowly relieved. Anyway, we do have Susa and Passagarde coming out here. It looks like Gorgo is still trying to get that city of Susa, but not having that much of a success. Especially, even though he did get the city of Bactri because of this Scythian battleship fleet. Commercial district on the moon, exactly, right? With McDonald's, exactly, and KFC. I mean, come on, let's not forget about KFC. The conquest of space is quite the thing. Yes, we are, I believe, as humans, a very expansive race, a very expansive race. So we need, I believe, also to have like a natural growth from beyond here, just looking from the not human side, just looking from a top-down side, grand strategy side. We need to figure out the ways to keep expanding, because otherwise we're probably gonna, you know, do what hamsters do. Not cool, bro, not cool. Let's see, we got leads over here. Well, artillery corps coming up from Leeds are going to be too late to save the city. We did have England taken down to only 3 units, and of course he did try to put some tanks in production queues, but he wasn't ready for this. He wasn't ready for the attack coming up from Egypt. He did manage to give the front line of Leeds to the west side to the units of Egypt, and now that city is exposed to being hit directly. You can see those artillery armies coming in from Egypt, and also all of the pillages from the helicopter corps, the mines. That's going to give them so much of an advantage when it comes to the gold. Of course, most of the action is going to be here, actually. Scotland trying to go to space. All of the other actions are going to be slowed down, and unless actually Egypt can cut through everything and get those helicopters in the lands of Scotland, between defenses of England, which, by the way, I have to say, he could just get a lot of battleships here and hold the coast rather than anything else, like hold the coast, hold the mean between, but he does need to protect these cities also. I can't wait for the Universal Century 77 for no reason in particular. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's good to have long-term dreams. Okay, Egypt seems too slow to do anything to Scotland. Yeah, it seems, but there are still more turns. We're probably looking at 15 turns to get the win here for Valer. Since this is the first project, he's gonna need to discover the next technologies, he's gonna need to get smart materials, and at the moment we didn't actually check where smart materials is. Let me see, this one. Okay, I mean, that's not hard to get to. He just needs nuclear fusion, and boom, he got, wait, this is not smart materials, this is, wait, it should be, right? Or is that Seasteads? Is that the smart materials or Seasteads? Or both? Okay. How are they advanced in science at turn 93? Hello there, Miss Lydia. Hello there, ma'am, and welcome. That's Seasteads, right? I was thinking Seasteads, not smart materials. What was that one? Yes, basically, yeah. Just like the busy saying, these are basically pros right now. Not in the sense that they are actually getting, how to say, paid for their game time, but more that they are so good at the game. They know all of the nooks and crannies and little bits of information. Of course, yeah. Fighting for getting into the Division 1 here. We do have on one side a team that is fighting to keep the title, and Division 1 team, and on the other side we got a team that is trying to get the title, and it's kind of neck and neck right now. Let's see. Oh, we do have the attack from Georgia getting into the lands of Greece and starting to pillage him. There is a possibility that Scotland is deploying those fighters on the east to help out with the defense here. Even though Georgia is probably going to take out all of the tiles of Greece. It's not like Greece had that many things to work with anyway. And it seems like Scythia is also on the run from these Georgian units. There aren't that many cav corps from Scythia able to do anything. We do have some amphitheaters coming up from his city. Scythia is pre-building and is trying to go for helicopters here, getting cav armies from his cities that he did build encampments from. Who got Oxford and who's got the tech lead? Oxford, I believe it wasn't it here? Yeah, Oxford is over here in Edinburgh, and the tech lead is on Valer. He has 5 techs He's on 60 and Alpha Somets. Oh, 6 techs right now. Alpha Somets is on 54. He's gonna get satellites next turn. I do see him on 800 science, 183, while Alpha Somets is 662. Okay, well, 1,000 points of production also on Scotland. Yeah, they need to Scotland. Yes, they need to do something to Scotland. If they don't do something to Scotland, then I don't think they have time for fooling around. As in, even pillaging might be a bit too slow. They need to get to Scotland. They need to disturb Scotland from every part. But even that, they need to also get them their own advantage here. Manhattan project coming out from Madrid. Unfortunately, we did check the production capabilities of these cities, and they're not that great. It's gonna take a long time for these nuclear bombs to get out, and I'm pretty sure, well, they're not gonna like that. How many cities? Wait. How many cities who? Oh, the BNC asking how many cities. My recording is 89 on BBG deity, but I had no IRL words first 2 eras. Got it. Yeah, the no words at the beginning of the game helps so much. It doesn't look like Greece is not giving up on attacking Persia. He wants to keep on going using his cuirassiers against the Persian defenses, while his lands are basically burning. He's trying to get new units out, but the city of Ephesus doesn't look like it's going to be taken down. Georgia got quite a few camp armies. I was thinking first that he's going to try to wait for helicopters, but it looks like this technology at this moment in time was enough to actually do the damage against his opponent's cities. Maybe pillage? Kick. Yeah, that city's gone. That's it. City's gone. Ephesus got taken. That's one city taken away from Greece. Greece, by the way, does have a safety center on the west. It's just going to put it next to the cities of Scotland. It is still quite exposed, especially to helicopters, and I'm pretty sure Georgia is going to upgrade to helicopters. It's just a matter of time. You died for science is also 2 turns out from synthetic materials, and looking at the era score, we do have one more turn until the next era, and I do see you died for science did manage to get a heroic age. Adam is in a heroic age. Valer is going to go golden age. Vladimir is going golden age. We got Alpha Somets missing it. He's 2 points out, boys. He's 2 points out from getting another golden age. Maybe he can get it. Maybe he can get it. It's just a matter of points. Maybe gold. Legacy City States. Maybe. LPT did manage to also secure his heroic age here. The GPT difference between them is insane, but still, we've seen how many spies are actually working in the lands of LPT, in the lands of Egypt, so I'm pretty sure they are still getting quite a bit of gold per turn from their opponents' commercials. Even if we don't see it over here, they still have the gold. Leeds has also been taken down. Egypt is going to punch through towards the city of London, where I do see at the moment there are new tanks coming around. He definitely needs, Adam definitely needs to army them up, otherwise they're going to just be smashed over here over and over again. And I gotta say, it's not like he has a lot of chances. I believe he did recruit a general, right? Yeah, he did finally get Rani. That was another advantage that Egypt had over him, a general. CivUkraine vision. There we go. They only see Edinburgh and Roxburgh. And I guess this tiny city Air. Oh, moon landing coming up in 3 turns. He did get the first one going. Valer is also getting some of these tourism points. We do see Diplo victory. We got Vladimir on 10 out of 20, but since he got denied Statue of Liberty, he's not that close. He's not putting that much pressure. Yeah, in the science screen, Valer, yeah, did get the first one going. Moon landing going quite quickly. I do have to say, I don't think he actually got to democracy or fascism, right? So he didn't actually get the third specializing building of choice. I'm actually quite curious if he's gonna go Royal Society or something else, like War Department to defend himself. I would say definitely Royal Society is worth over there. Those extra turns that you can get shaved off with builder charges would definitely be worth. Any attack from Spain? No, he's not moving anything. I do see he's connecting his cities with railroads, though. That's good. We do have Egypt, or oh, sorry, not Egypt, Georgia actually moving into the main Greek cities. While I do see Scottish jet fighters are gonna have overwhelming firepower against the Georgian units. We do need to see how many of them are actually gonna get deployed, because it doesn't look like at the moment he has too many of them. Another one coming out from Edinburgh next turn, while the city of Dundee does have 2 fighters here deployed on the west side. He is scared that there will be some units from Egypt coming on his coast over there. No Sterling Vision. Yeah, no Sterling Vision. Actually, not as Khmer. I won Culture Victory the same turn. Deity, mind you. Yeah, Khmer is just broken in the base game. He is Babylon. Yeah. Okay, anything happening here? Bakhtri, well, got back. Greece just here. We're gonna have a pause for 2 minutes for them to go through the Congress, and we're gonna see what type of a Congress we're gonna have. Looks like Egypt is also going towards nukes. We do have Alpha Somes finishing up. I had a project in 2 turns. I didn't see Manhattan even started here on Scotland, but I guess it will take some time not only to build the boats, but also to get the units to attack your opponent with nukes. While in the meantime, Scotland is busy getting his spaceports up. I don't think he has time to build a defense, or at least that's the question. How fast can actually Spain get there? I don't think fast enough. I don't think it's fast enough. Like, he didn't start getting his did he choose a direction first? No. Like, he was going a little bit west, a little bit east. No. Does he have I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a way in over here on the seas. Yeah, he doesn't have a way in on the seas. So nuclear submarines are not going to be the way. He needs to get bombers and paddle jump them over extreme distance, like the distance between airstrips in the southern territory or the middle of the territory, like over here, for example, putting them one here, and then another one. Kill off what's happening here and go to the north. That's like, look how many he needs to do. So many of them. If he doesn't start now, he's never gonna get there. Let me actually finish the vote here, and we're gonna have a pause of 2 minutes. We're gonna come back to see what's going on. On time. Are they gonna be on time to get the space victory though? Tamar did manage to get to lose 2 diplo points. Okay, so that means yeah, he's not really gonna have the ability to get there. That's 2 more congresses that he actually needs to acquire the points. He's back to 10 out of 20. Couldn't get the next ones. Good night. Good night. Yeah. Good night, Temesdol. Okay, Georgia still pillaging his opponent tiles, getting thousands and thousands of gold points here. He's definitely gonna get the upgrades for helicopters, not a problem. Battleships are being deployed from Scythia to take care of the north. Some destroyer fleets also. These will help out with the defense, but Greece does need steel walls. He's getting them in 5 turns, and we're gonna need to see if the pillages are gonna slow that down to a point that he's not gonna get them. We do have a single Scythian helicopter core be getting upgraded here, that, and of course getting helped by a battleship fleet from the coast to do the damage against the Georgian calves. We did have Georgia. Yeah, he's just spamming out helicopters. They know if they don't get to Scotland quickly, Scotland is just gonna get the win. We do have a moon landing coming up from Stirling. Looks like also spaceports coming up from Roxburgh, and I do have to say England over here is getting his modern armors, actually not armies, but they're not really that strong. They're still gonna slow down their opponents, and of course in the meantime he's getting some support also from Scythia, which is definitely a thing here. Adam getting subbed. Okay. Sean Connery is the greatest of all time. Sean Connery. Oh my god, I can't do that voice. Sean Connery. Yeah. It's a little bit growly, like Sean Connery. Sean. What do you? No, it doesn't work. No. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna need to play a little bit with my own voice, in my own time, something, and try to nail it. Don't really want to annoy everybody with my voice skills. It is what it is. Does anybody here likes to do this? Like, by the way, just moving throughout the house and playing noises, like doing noises with your toy. So I was saying, still being kept by Vladimir. Nothing really happening on the culture 3. We did see a little bit of acquirement of tourists from Valer, but nothing big. Looks like Code Time is also going to join the game here in the spot for Adam. He's going to take the place of England, and he's going to try to resist all of the Egyptian pressure. I do have to say LPT is making a strategic mistake over here. Instead of going directly forward towards the city of London and trying to do as much damage as possible through a single line of offense, he's actually splitting up his forces between three fronts, one to the side, one to the north, one to the east. That would not give him enough offensive capability to actually punch through the lines. He might take 1 or 2 units down, but then the new ones are gonna have enough time to get out of the cities. And he's with these modern armors, I'm pretty sure he can actually one-shot the artilleries. Well, the 2-shot artilleries, not 1-shot, 2-shot. Oh, those are not modern armor cores, you know what I mean. Helicopter army is also coming in from City, are gonna start pushing back the units of Egypt, and they're probably gonna also get the liberation on in the city of Leeds. Yeah, we do see more spaceports are getting finished in the cities of Scotland. A bit surprising he didn't get this harbor with a shipyard, but I guess it is what it is. We do have him with all of his coal power plants starting to steam that CO2 into the air. And moon landing is going to finish next turn for him. That's the second project for the space victory. He does need 2 more to actually get to, how to say, the expedition. Oh, drink. Nice. Oh, I need to shift center. Okay, well, there are still 30 seconds to go until the end of the turn, and it will be an infinite turn for Code Time. New helicopter army is also coming up from Egypt. They will go somewhere. Let's see. Georgia is getting his rock pants to play in his opponent's cities. As you've seen in the culture victory tree, it doesn't really seem like anybody's winning this. Yeah. Well, we do have Vladimir on 129. LPT is on 73. Nobody's winning this. Code Time is also getting radio in 2 turns. Would have built some planes if he had the time, but yeah, wear time. Just wear time. England sending also some units from the south so they can reinforce the main battlefield here and to take back the city of Leeds. While we do have new modern armors coming out from his cities, it doesn't look like he's spending the time to get directly cores. He is just getting as many units as possible as quickly as he can. Finishing a moon landing is also going to be important over here for any kind of culture defense. That's going to roll in quite a few points of culture for Scotland. We do have spaceports getting finished importance, and I do see Dundee in 6, while Edinburgh did finish one. No, he didn't. Wait, that's not a spaceport. That's an airport. So I don't think he has a spaceport from Edinburgh. Will he build one though? He has 123 production there. Not bad to build one. Oh my god, Sterling is 238 production right now. Well, we've seen bigger, but still this is quite big. Compared to Spain, for example, which is trying to get Operation Ivy in 6 turns. Wait. Bro. I mean, I totally get it why Operation Ivy, because he's probably feeling that, well, first of all, he wants to deal as much damage as possible with as little nukes as possible. He's probably feeding also GDRs. That could definitely be a thing. If they do have enough gold, they're just going to straight up buy them. But at the same time, I'm thinking about how much time it will take him to build a single nuke. Because the city of Madrid will just need 6 more turns to get Operation Ivy, and then it's only 128 production. That nuke is, wait, what is it? Thermo? Is it called, what is it? Thermo. It's Thermo, right? TH? Yeah, Thermo nuke device. There we go. It doesn't tell me how much production it is. Come on, man. I want to know the production. This one. Doesn't tell me the production. What's the production of a Thermo nuke? But it's a lot. It's a lot. 1200 maybe? Yeah, probably. Did you have internet issues earlier or something, Adam? No, my like I didn't have internet issues. I don't know exactly what happened. I got a blue screen, and when I watched in the event viewer, it was the game bar didn't actually activate, even though I turned it off entirely from Windows, and for some reason it gave a critical error that it didn't get to communicate, and it crashed my system. I don't know. I've been trying to take that game bar out for a week now, and I'm not getting anywhere. And after I reset the system, YouTube split the video in half, and also Twitch split the video in half. And yes, I'm sorry. I'm gonna repair this like probably tomorrow, get them into a single VOD on YouTube, so you get to see everything from the beginning to the end. But immediately after this game, I need to get to a birthday party. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. And everything burning, you know. It is what it is. Well, anyway, good game, by the way, over here. I was expecting you, how to say, to take Nalanda a lot quicker. It took some time to actually take Nalanda. I guess the preparation to actually get the recruits on the west side did slow you down. In Romania, sir. And I know it's 1:13 my time. I really hope my friends are gonna still be there. If not, anyway, it is what it is. I'm gonna meet the birthday boy in the next days. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, so many trade-offs between you and your ally here. 1046 production, by the way, on Robert the Bruce. We do have on the other side Alpha Somets on 852, spread different cities, by the way. 852 divided by 10 versus Valer's 1000 divided by 8. 1050 actually divided by 8. Now we got some more jet fighters coming in from Spain, and it looks like he is starting his military engineer right to the east side, so he is probably going to want to nuke Scotland here, but oh my god, he has so much to go through. So yes, first target would probably be Sunderland and Nalanda, and then he somehow needs to get that nuke here. He could try to keep enough gold to buy out a nuclear submarine or a few nuclear submarines in the water, but that's still gonna need to. He's still gonna need to face the English Navy, or at least a few boats from the English Navy. I'm pretty sure destroyers could be a possibility here. Didn't he get one also? I think he got one, right? Adam did get one somewhere. Or it wasn't. Wait, it might have not been here. Wait a second. I think I'm remembering this somewhere. No, no, no. I'm remembering a destroyer somewhere. I don't know where. No, this is not a destroyer. This is an ironclad. Oh, here from Scythia. There we go. Destroyer fleet from Scythia. That's what I was remembering. We do have Scythia also with 312 science and 212 culture, 650 production, and he can definitely keep on trading punches. We do have him also right now getting some tank armies. I'm actually amazed that he's not putting as much production as possible right now into helicopters. He did get a few helicopter armies that are definitely gonna tear apart the Egyptian offensive army here, going against the city of Birmingham. Birmingham, yes, Birmingham. It's Birmingham, bro. Yeah, Birmingham. Spain needs to take one Greek city and thermo from there. Greek city, I mean, yeah, I guess you're right, but he's moving on the direct opposite. And I don't think even thermo from there. He can't get to the main cities. Like if he takes Athens, for example, he can only get here. He can't get into here, where Sterling is gonna get more months colony in 4 turns. This is happening so quickly. Like, when is the time? When time? Wartelschange. Where time? Battle cruiser also. Why Madrid is so low on production compared to Sterling? Millions of caravans with both city, no democracy. Well, first of all, he doesn't have Magnus in the city of Madrid, but by the looks of it, and because he doesn't have Magnus, he doesn't have access to all of the other ones. So an industrialist over here for the +4 production, +4 power provided by the city's coal, oil, nuclear power plant, and then you have this one, vertical integration. You get the production from all nearby industrial zone buildings with regional bonuses, not just the first. This is incredibly powerful, especially on one big city like a capital, right, on Sterling. So that's the reason right now Sterling has 245 points of production. Wait, internet services, and disable it. You have to do that after every Windows update. Yes, I went a little bit step forward here, but yeah, I mean, I can show you even the event viewer, right? I think. Give me a sec. What is the? Okay, so this is the crash. Look. So this is the crash. The program Civilization 6 version stopped interacting with Windows and was closed. This Windows gaming game but present server internet did not register with this song. Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? I did, Monstrat, I did, and it just keeps popping back. It is so annoying. Anyway, spaceport cameo from Roxburgh in 2. We do have jet fighters here from Edinburgh. I do see Mars colony 3 turns here, and I do see mechanized infantry is coming out to help Scotland, but he's putting it in the water. We got some more jet fighters also getting out from Dundee. While I guess we can count a little bit. Let's actually do a little bit of an imagination exercise here. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these military engineers. He's gonna put down city in the next 2 turns. He's getting bombers here. I do see 3 turns for Operation Ivy. So okay, this city is gonna stand here for a little while. That's 3 turns. The closest he can actually take Sunderland would be probably 8 turns. 8 turns. Like no, I'm even underestimating this. Or how to say, overestimating his production. It's probably gonna take him like 10 turns, 11 turns from now to get there, unless he buys like 3-4 bombers, which I seriously doubt he's gonna buy 4 bombers. and have the time to actually put them. And yes, that's only Sunderland and Nalanda. That's only that. And to actually get here, he needs so many more. That's all. I'm pretty sure we're talking about like between 12 to 15 turns at least. No, like even more. 15 turns. This is insanely slow. Can builder speed up Mars colony in BBG with if you have Royal Society? Yes. I haven't checked on Windows 10 BIOS. Well, I'm on Windows 11. On Windows 10, it's easy. On Windows 11, it doesn't want to be taken out. I just loaded into an old game, played 20 times to get nukes to find out the production cost of thermal nukes. It is 1,000 production. Thank you so much, Colorado. 1,000 production in the base game. So, okay. No, I think actually the production stays the same. So thermal nukes 1,000 production. That's what, 8 turns? No, less. What, 6 turns and something. 6 turns and something to build a thermal nuke in the city of Madrid. So that's 9 turns. So I was right. It's 10 turns. Unbelievable. I was on spot over this. 10 turns to actually get to nuke Sunderland with a thermal nuke. And there's not enough distance between these cities to actually hit both. Oh well, it is what it is. 740 for the mini nukes. Okay. Show please number of technologies. Okay, Alpha Somets is 59 and Valer is 66. Oh my god, 7 technologies extra on Valer. Yeah, exactly. On spot. Bam. Okay, we got some more helicopter armies coming up from Egypt, and we do need to see them go through their opponents here and get to Scotland. As you can see, he will send quite a few of them through the north of Nazca to try to get in there. Scotland has jet fighters deployed to try to fend off any kind of attack there. And I do see 310's Mars colonies coming out from Stirling, while Spaceport is going to get out from Roxburgh. First GDR coming out from Scone. I'm actually a bit surprised we don't see him buying out the GDR directly instead of building it. But I guess 510s to get a GDR is decent. We do see how much gold they have. They have a lot of gold. I'm pretty sure they can just buy out the GDR with their spare cash. We got... Code Time was going to try to rejoin middle of turn. Probably. But not in a turn that he desync. He needs to rejoin in a turn that he didn't desync. Is he desyncing every turn? That would be quite bad. Okay, so more of these modern armors are coming around from England, and you do see that the CCN units are managing to do quite a few victims here in the Egyptian territory. Battleship fleets also doing the damage against the artilleries while they are protecting their tiles here. England is slowing down as much as possible Egypt from getting into the territory of Scotland. That is their main focus. Keep Scotland alive and kicking. We do see 1, 2, 3. I think no, this one got placed but not get built, and we do need to see these two on the east side getting finished. The Scone is moving away a little bit to get the GDR, get that extra defense going on his cities, and of course have the unit to deploy to attack or counter-attack into his opponent. We do have Georgia massively invading the lands of Gorgo and getting to upgrade into helicopters, getting quite a few of them to move on the coast. You can see how Scotland is deploying these jet fighters to help fend off the attack. He can triple shot these helicopters with no issues, but he only has 2 jet fighters. That is a problem. He would need a oh, he has 3. Okay, never mind. Oh, wait a second. Only this one was kind of low. The other one was not that low. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. That got taken out. I think the units are gonna just be here. Looks like Scotland is quite on point with this thing. Oh no, War Department, really? Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna say it. If he doesn't get the science victory, they're just gonna die. So, I mean, you know, you might as well try to get it as quickly as possible. And Royal Society is probably the way to go. He's wanted, but I understand why he's going War Department. He does want the heals on his units. That is gonna be quite valuable. If he's gonna get attacked from all sides and he needs to keep on getting units out.